Hi guys, it's me Sonia and I'm back with another process video for you. This one is for Mixed Media Frenzy. And I am dyeing right here with a piece of cheesecloth with some Tatted Rose Distress Oxide. And it's like a beige color and I want to just give it some tint. And I'm going to put that to dry, and then I am going to come back with a piece of net. Yeah, fishing net. Fish net. I bought a bunch of it off of Amazon, and I just need a piece of this. So I'm cutting off a piece, and I'm going to dye it white with acrylic, just cheap acrylic ink that I bought from Walmart. And I'm going to do that both sides. Then I'm going to let that dry. And then as you see at the layout, they are there's a circle piece, and then there's on the top there's other gray pieces of cardstock. But I am going to use this pattern paper that I've been hoarding from Hip Kit since December or November, one of those two. And I'm going to use the top part of it right here, that's blue, as my sky. And then I'm going to use the circle part of it, which is like beige, and it's got blue and a little bit of I want to say a little bit of green blue. Yep. But first I'm going to add some gesso to the clear gesso here, because I'm going to use a lot of mixed media, a lot of water, and a lot of dye inks from Shimmers. Mostly different types of blues. And then I'll just sprinkle it with some gold. And here's the circle. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to trace it to see exactly where I'm going to put it. And I don't want to add a lot of water there because I don't need it. So I'm starting here with the shimmers, with the blue ones. And like I said, I'm going to be adding a lot of water and a lot of Shimmers products, just blue colors. And then I'll add some of the charcoal one, that's just to add a little bit of shadows here and there. As you see here, as we progress here, I am going to keep adding some more blues, different types of blues. This is a little bit darker. I'm so sorry I didn't have the names for them right now, but if you do want to know the names of them, just let me know and I will gladly put them in the description box below. But as you see, I'm adding water and more water because I just want it to look like the ocean, basically. I know the scrap lift has gray, like a gray sky, but I'm focusing more on the ocean and a little bit of the sand. As you see here, I'm adding more of the dark blue. It's very shimmery and very beautiful. I love that blue, that blue color. And here's the dark color here that I'm just going to add a little bit of shadow. I don't want it that dark to look like a storm or something, but you know, sometimes there's little clouds that give shadows. That's all I wanted to do here. So I am just working it in with my paintbrush. And then I do a mistake here. I left it in. What I did was the first mistake was I pick up with my paper towel most of the color of the dark, the shadow one that I was doing. And it picked up and it left it almost white. So I had to start again, adding the blues. See right there, I did it first a little bit, but then I do it again later on. So I had to like start again. Right here, I had to start again, adding some more blues and more shadow, because I picked it up with the napkin and it picked up most of all the color. But this is very easy to do. It's not hard. You just have to have a good paper, a background paper. This one is a Vicki Boutin foundation paper, which is like 110 pounds, and it holds mixed media very good. Plus I also added some gesso to it. Here is where I picked up most of the color, and I had to start it again because I kind of want it more darker. I wanted it darker, so I start again with the shadow, and then I start again with the dark blue. I just went back and forth and added a lot of water to this paper. I really felt bad for the paper, but at the end it comes out okay. I loved how it comes out. Here I go with the dark blue because I picked it up and I wanted it to show up a lot more. And I know it looks like a hot mess, but at the end you'll see everything will work out and it'll look. I love how it comes out. Here's where I'm getting out the splash of gold, and I'm using a Lindsay gold here, not a shimmers. Now I'm gonna add the background of the circle first. My background's all dried, and I'm gonna add some foam adhesive to the circle because I want it to pop out from the background. So this part I'm going to use the foam adhesive, but then the rest of the stuff is a little bit more heavy and the material is heavier, and I need to use some hot glue, or you need to use some glue that's very steady, very strong. Like right here, like the fishnet. It's not heavy, but what I'm going to put on it, it's very heavy. Like I'm going to put some seashells, you'll see in a minute here. I hate the little spider webs of the hot glue. I barely use it. I only use it when I'm doing stuff like this. And this layout's definitely going on my wall. This is the cheese, the cheese cloth. I started adding some modeling paste, but I didn't like it, so I stopped. And I added a little bit of shimmers there just to cover up that white spot. But it'll be covered up with some flowers later, so it'll be okay. Everything will be okay. So I added some more glue, and I'm gonna add the other piece of cheesecloth. And I'm just gonna try to dye that modeling paste that I added there. I didn't want to take out all the water stuff, so I used a water paintbrush. Yeah, see, that's fine. There's the other piece of cheesecloth, which I'm going to add to the other side. But first I'm going to attach the bigger piece of the fishnet. This is going to hold all my seashells and my embellishments. I'm so sorry, the bottom part's out of frame there. I should have taken a closer look at it, the video. But here I'm just sprinkling some of the dark blue around. And here's my photo. You see the foam of the ocean of the, yeah, I was trying to recreate that with the modeling paste on the cheesecloth, but it just didn't work out. It didn't look the way I wanted it, so I changed my mind. So I'm gonna mount my photo on some background paper here. This is from 49 Market. I had a 6x6 papers that I got a while back from scrapbook.com. So I'm gonna mount it on that, and the background on this is like it matches the colors of that I wanted to have on the background, the ocean colors. Yeah, and it was a cut apart. Now I'm gonna finish gluing down the rest of the cheesecloth. And I'm also going to add some of the flowers that I picked out for this layout. They're also from 49 and Market that I purchased at scrapbook.com. I should be pulling them out any second now. Yeah, those those spider webs from the glue. This piece right here is a design piece that came in a kit that I bought from my scrapbook store. I ordered their kit for 3 months, and one of the pieces came in there, and I just colored it with that dark blue that I used for the background. And these are the flowers that I bought from 49 Market. And then these leaves that I'm using are with a black glitter paper that I had in my stash that I cut out with some dies. I have a set of dies with a bunch of leaves, and I have a punch that also has a bunch of leaves. So I'm just adding a little bit of glue there to glue those leaves and those butterflies. And these are the seashells. I bought a pack of seashells, all kinds of seashells, from the Dollar Tree. And I took the Nuvo gel, the glitter gel that we got in one of the hit kits, and I just added some of that clear gel with the glitter on it, and it came out gorgeous. They came out gorgeous. These are all the flowers and my clusters. And now I'm adding some of those little rocks. And I'm going to take this moment to let you guys know that to check out the girls that also do Mixed Media Frenzy today. And check out what they have and give them some love. They do fabulous work. And I will also if you like my video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you as a subscriber. If not, check out my next videos when they come up. I'm gonna put the background here using a Vicky Wooten's background paper. I think it's from Kaleidoscope, the collection. So yeah, that's the background that I'm using. My close-up pictures are gonna come up soon. First, I'm gonna do some background stamping. It's just a script stamping. You can barely see what it says, but it just gives it some more texture to the background. And I think my title is going to be for Forever After. I think it is. Here's some close-up pictures. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.